Hey guys, it's Elena, and today I have another cloth diaper review for you. Today we're talking about this all-in-one from Econaps. This is the original version, and they do have an updated 2.0, which I have not been able to get my hands on just yet. So we're talking about the original here. You might be able to still find them some places. I hope this review is helpful. I have been kind of on the fence about whether or not I really wanted to film this video since this is the older version, but yeah, anyway, let's just hop in and I will tell you about this diaper anyway. So it does look like they recently did an update on their diapers. They have a 2.0 now. It looks like it was like maybe spring-ish of 2022. So right now it's summertime 2022 that I'm filming this, and it looks like they did a couple of improvements, and I'll tell you the improvements that I have seen online. I don't have a 2.0 in my possession, so I haven't seen it in person, but I can tell you what they have changed compared to this guy. Let's just talk about this guy right off the bat though. So they call it an all-in-one, but it's like a pocket with some snap-in inserts, okay? So we have a couple of snap-in inserts here. You can see they snap into each other, and then they snap into the diaper. So you have a little bit smaller one, a little bit longer one, and they snap together, and then you can take this guy and snap it right here into the back of the diaper. You can also take this insert and stuff it inside of this pocket here to make it like a pocket diaper. First of all, I do want to tell you, this is a tight fit. It is, I would say I have regular size hands, okay, average size hands, and I think this is a tight fit, and sometimes even the insert feels like it has a tight fit in there too. Like you have to kind of like, you know, kind of squish it around until it gets nice and flat in there instead of getting all bunched up and whatnot. And it is a pretty long insert. You can see it's still kind of hanging out a little bit on the back side here. You kind of gotta like shove it down in there, and I currently have it on like the middle rise setting. So if you were trying to use this on a littler kid, it's probably the insert's gonna be a little bit squished in there to fit inside the diaper. So here's something a little bit unique. The tummy panel is like massive. Well, I mean, you've got your waterproof tummy panel right here, but then you also have the like suede inside that is really big as well. And then on the back side, you aren't really taking advantage of any kind of extra flap because the snap is on top of this extra flap. So you don't have another flap that like goes in over to like cover this back hole back here. But I think that's nice for spraying out the poo. If there's a poo situation and there's no extra flap back here, you just turn it upside down, spray it out in the toilet, and you don't have to worry about it getting caught in anything. So not a big deal if you ask me. It is just a little bit of a kind of different, kind of unique little design as far as the flaps inside are concerned. So it does have suede inside, so it's a, you know, polyester kind of material in here, and the insert itself does have polyester as well. So the insert itself is 85% bamboo and 15% polyester. So I do try to avoid polyester. I try to avoid microfiber, but I do have some diapers that have like, you know, 20%, 30%, and they've been fine for me. This guy has been fine as well with the 15%. So it's mostly bamboo, but a little bit of polyester in there. So mostly natural fiber, but a little bit of the synthetic stuff too. So since this is bamboo, bamboo does have a tendency to like shrink up a lot and get kind of, you know, wavy on the edges. This guy's actually not too bad. I mean, you can see it a little bit, but it's not too terribly bad for a bamboo product, so nothing that bothers me. They do have like a little line sewn in on this longer insert so that when baby is tiny, you can kind of be able to tell where to fold it up a little better, and that line, that sewing line right there, kind of makes it easier to fold right at that spot and keep it there and make sure it stays there when you are stuffing the diaper. So of course, if you have a tiny baby, you could just use one of these inserts. You don't need to use both of them. I would definitely say this diaper is on the smaller side. It's just not, it's a one size diaper, but it's not super duper roomy. It's definitely more of like an averagey smaller kiddo size diaper. So when I did an absorbency test on these inserts, I was very happy. I got 1.5 cups of absorbency with both of these piled on top of each other. I just pour water on top of them on the counter, and then once the water starts pooling off the edges, then I stop my count, and it was at 1.5 cups, so that's plenty of absorbency. 1.5 cups is a great amount. I usually like to see 1.25 cups as a bare minimum for a diaper, for an everyday like daytime diaper, and 1.5 cups 1.5 is great. So absorbency is great, but because it is so absorbent and because these are so like really thick inserts here, the dry time is kind of sucky. I always have to line dry this after the dryer. I run my diaper laundry and the dryer on like heavy duty, super dry, and then I do an additional 20 minutes, and then this is still damp at the end. It still has to hang up in the laundry room for another day or so before I can use it. So that does kind of bug me. I mean, the print is gorgeous though. They have some beautiful, beautiful prints. Like, I don't know if they're Australian or European, but those kind of diapers always just like really seem timeless and just like really sophisticated compared to some of the like American diapers. So I just love the style of like European, Australian, New Zealand diapers. I just feel like they're like very fresh and clean looking, and like Econaps are totally that way as well. Now let me just show you up close and personal the features on this guy. You can see we have a snap here at the front of the diaper. So if you want to, you can snap into this front side with the little insert here. You can snap that on the front side of the diaper, or you can use the snap on the back side of the diaper, which is available right there. So you can see we have 4 rise settings, 1, 2, 3, 4, but we only have 2 sets of snaps. Usually on a one-size diaper you would see a middle set of snaps as well, but we only have the side snaps here for the rise setting of the diaper. We have single leg gussets. Inside we have that little tummy panel with extra suede fabric all throughout for the pocket itself. You can see on the edges like the suede meets the waterproof material on the edges here. For the hip snaps, we have got a little hip snap, and it's a low hip snap, which is kind of unique. And then you have the vertical snaps and crossover snaps, which I love crossover snaps. That's something I love to see. Like I said, the pocket is just kind of tight. Like, it's just not, I don't know. I have average size hands, and it's still just kind of tight if you ask me. I know some people just hate stuffing pockets. If you hate stuffing pockets, this one's gonna bug you. And then here's just a little bit of a close-up on the inserts. You've got one that's smaller than the other, and then that long one has that little line, sewing line there. You can kind of fold it up, and they snap into each other right here. And then right above there is the snap to actually snap it inside of the diaper. Okay, so I googled like comparing the original and the 2.0, and I found a website called darlingsdownunder.com.au, and she has a little bit of a review here, and she's telling us the differences between the 2.0 and the original. So she says that they made the pocket a little bit wider here. I don't know how much wider, you know, I don't have it in person. I can't tell you if it's actually significant or not, but she says they made it a little bit wider to make it easier for stuffing, because apparently people were mentioning that it was kind of hard for stuffing. And she also said that they shortened up these inserts while keeping the absorbency. So if you guys, like, if I stuff this in here, again, you can see the inserts are just a little bit big inside of this pocket here. So I have it all the way up to the tip here, and then I have it all the way snapped out, and even all the way snapped out, you still get a little bit. You gotta kind of like, you know, shove it in there a little bit to make it stay. So she says that they are a little bit shorter, maybe a couple of inches shorter on the inserts without losing the absorbency. And she says that they're now making them out of recycled polyester for the PUL out here, which is a great improvement. I love seeing that kind of stuff. That stuff makes me really happy, knowing that we're not contributing to making more plasticky stuff out in the world, but we're using recycled PUL to make or using recycled plastic to make the PUL for the diapers. So it says that each 2.0 is preventing 5 plastic bottles from entering into the trash, and also they are plastic neutral certified by Plastics Bank. So exciting improvements. I wish I could get my hands on one. If you know where in the US I could get a 2.0, let me know down below, but I would love to check it out. Anyway, this diaper I am kind of on the fence about as far as would I recommend, would I not recommend. The dry time on the insert bugs me. The tightness of the pocket while stuffing bugs me. but it's gorgeous. That's really it. Those are the two like downsides. So if you have smaller hands, or if stuffing small pockets doesn't bug you, or if you have small kiddos and you love pockets and you hate that like the pocket is always too wide in the crotch area, maybe you would love this, you know? So everybody and everybody's kiddos have different preferences and different specifications that they're looking for different diapers, so you might really like this guy. But for me personally, just those two things, the tight pocket and the big, thick, hard to dry insert, those things bother me about this diaper. I'm just trying to be honest, okay? So yeah, anyway, I know I'm rambling now. I hope this video was somehow helpful for you. If you have tried the 2.0, let us know down below. If you tried the original, let us know down below what you think of it. Don't just take my opinion. Go around the internet and find other reviews to see if this is a diaper that might be right for you and your kiddos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was kind of helpful and you learned something. So if you did, give it a thumbs up, please, and I will talk to you guys next time.